And we are back, and this time we're gonna be reacting to even more Dokkan hot takes. Actually, no. It's not hot takes, it's just general takes. It doesn't say hot there. So let's just get into it and see what happens. The first one is Physical Android 21 is an excellent banner unit. Sure, big bad bosses, yeah, that's very good. On teams that need help, true. Can hit 1 million defense, heals, and then also the intro is good. I mean, I'm not going to argue against any of that. Yeah, I mean, that's very simple. Not really a hot take, but fair. Stage 5 wouldn't be nearly as bad if the AoEs hit for 400k rather than 500k. I mean, that's true. And it wouldn't be as bad as that if they hit for 300k. And it wouldn't be as bad if they hit for 200k. And it wouldn't be as bad if they didn't hit hard at all. I mean, of course it would be easier if they hit less harder. I could have worded that better, but the point is, I agree with this. It's just, there's not much. I can't really argue with that. I just think that is it fine as it is? Yeah, it's fine as it is, because as you said yourself, if you really want to beat it, you can just use items. And if you can beat it without items, then beat it without items. Like, it's really up to you. But let's move on. I like this unit's kit. I don't. I disagree with that. I can't disagree with an opinion. No, I can disagree with an opinion. I can't disagree with a preference. Let's say that. But I don't like the design of this kit. If we get a top 5 UI Goku in the game for the next year, they will still be boring to use later after the hype dies. Sure, I agree with that. But even if they get the Goku, they still only link well with androids. So I mean, they'll still be in a bit of trouble. Although they would be better if we do get some top tier UI Gokus. Battlefield memories are limited currency in Dokkan. That is a fact. This mode needs to be altered, and there needs to be a way for new players to grind the memory currency so they can get all the free-to-play units. I agree. And considering how limited the currency is, the units aren't even that impressive, as you said. So I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. If the units were like super good, then I could understand why the currency would be a bit more limited. But the units aren't those guys. They really aren't. If the truth didn't exist, Dodge would not be as big in the community as it currently is. I agree, it would still be as good. The truth saying it's good doesn't make it better. It was just good all along. Well, not all along. It's been good for the past couple of years. The DA might as well stand for Dodge always. Fair. I mean, Dodge is the most powerful thing in the game. You can't, well, in terms of the hidden potential abilities, like it's stronger than additionals, and it's much stronger than crit. So I mean, you can't really argue with the facts there. I am gonna make a cold take about the community. Feel free to be mad or unfollow. Okay, how bad is this gonna be? A majority of community members, won't name names, make this community worse by incentivizing negativity. I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to, but let's continue. As a creator, I understand needing attention, clicks and views, but as a whole, I believe the community is worse because of said creators and individuals. Again, I've got no idea what this is referring to, because I'm going through a few different YouTubers in my mind, and no one really fulfills these requirements. It would be funny if it's me. They know who they are and they don't care because they can make a living off it. Well, it's not me then, because I'm not making a living off it, so it's definitely not me. So I'll take that. And no, it's just a joke or for fun is not an excuse. That's high school drama level arguments. I've got no idea what this is referring to, so I'm not gonna comment on that too much. Dokkan Battle, with all of its flaws, is one of the best gacha games available. I mean, considering we're 10 years in, nearly. Well, 9 years, almost 10. It's pretty good. Like, it's pretty good. Gacha games typically don't last that long, so fair enough. It has free-to-play content. Good. That is good. That is easily obtainable. And even possible to do some of the hardest content in the game without spending a dime. That I agree with. If you're wise with your stones, you can beat any content in the game. Like, any content. Even the most difficult content. It doesn't force 90% discount in your face. That's not a good thing. What? You're saying that it's good that they don't give big discounts. What? Unless you enjoy the game and Dragon Ball content and choose if you want to spend money. That is true. Regardless of how you feel about Dokkan or gacha games, there is very few gacha games that actually deliver free-to-play content. I'm not even sure about that because I don't play other gacha games, but I'm not going to argue with it. We just got a difficulty spike on Dokkan these last few months. I'd say yeah. So this can be slightly looked at differently, but I still stand by it. I'd back that. I'd honestly back that, and I would still back it, even with the new difficult content. Well, it's not that new anymore. LR Blue is one of the best examples of 55% versus Rainbow making a huge difference. 55% this unit is underwhelming at best. 100% it's reliable and enjoyable. Well, I've gone as far as to say this is the most valuable unit in the game, so I'm a big fan of this unit. And I've never used them at 55%, so I don't know how good they are at 55%. Although I've only got one dupe, and with the one dupe, they are those guys. They are really good. It has other big issues. I'd say that the only massive issue, in my opinion, is the fact that they can't transform turn 5, or turn 4 even better. Their transforming conditions are not ideal. World Tournament units are not free-to-play units, in my opinion. I mean, by definition they are, considering you can't buy them with real money. So by definition they are free-to-play units. Free-to-play means you can obtain these units at any point of time. I don't think that's what free-to-play means. Free-to-play means it's free to play, meaning that you don't spend money to play with them. I mean, yeah, it's quite simple really. World Tournament units are limited and cannot be obtained at any time. That is true, but that doesn't stop it from being free to play. It's in the moment. It's in the moment they release and gacha tickets that are limited RNG. I mean, I get the point that you're making. I do. But now more than ever they are free to, like, they are even more free to play now. Because of the new world tournaments that are coming. When they easy A, you can get the units just by doing a few runs of the world tournament. Like, it's not like in the past where you had to summon for them and then get lucky. Now it's like, just do a couple of runs and you get them completely for free. So in the past I would have disagreed with this, but now even more than the past. Dokkan should make mono leaders relevant again. Sure, I don't necessarily agree, but I don't necessarily disagree either. There's a lot of categories that can benefit from units outside their category. True. EX Path to Power Kid Goku being a Dragon Ball Saga lead, but can't go on. Yeah, honestly, okay, Kid Goku can go on 23rd World Tournament's team, can't he? Because he leads Earthbred Fighters on it, because he isn't on the. Yeah, he is Earthbred Fighter. He's on it. He's not on Dragon Ball Saga, but he's on his team. Wait, what? Am I insane? What are people saying? There's no responses. Wait. So if I go here, I don't know how to open the responses, but yeah. Anyway, let's just move on. Same name units should be allowed to switch super attack animations if you own another unit with the same name. No, maybe, I don't know. I don't really care. Yeah, sure. If it would make the people happy, then why not? Yeah. To be honest, for me, it's what I would way prefer is they allow us to skip the super attack animations. I would way prefer that. Whoever designed and wasted the great animations on AGL Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and Piccolo needs to be fired. Sure, I'm not going to argue with that, but even more than that, whose ever idea it was to do the whole beastless Gohan thing should be fired. We are never going to get another LR Bulma. Never say never. If Dokkan's around for another 15 years, I mean, I would say there's a good chance we could get another Bulma. We'll get semi-close units like Gohan and Piccolo 17-18 with crazy restrictions, but we are not going to get an all-round unit like her again, as opposed to the entire team, and is as tanky as she is to the point of running off lead. Bulma's good, and I'm so happy that I've got her to 90%. 90%! I got very lucky with her, I can't lie. Why is there no clan system in Dokkan Battle yet? I don't even know what that would be, but it sounds cool, so I would love to have one. Easily one of the most common things to add in gacha games. I don't play other gacha games, so I wouldn't know. In the past, I have played other gacha games, like in the distant past. Well, I say distant, it's been like what, more than 5 years, probably? It's been more than 5 years, surely. But I used to play like Bleach, Brave Souls. I used to play One Piece Treasure Cruise. And I think those are the only 2 other gacha games that I've played in my time. And this is the final one of Joe Saiyan's takes. Burst mode is one of the best modes we have gotten in years, but its potential is wasted because the devs want to create another source of FOMO, fear of missing out, instead of improving the replayability of the entire game. Apply burst mode to any event at any time, it would revitalize the game. Yeah, that would actually be sick. Like, that would actually be sick. Like, if you could do it at any time, once it's introduced, that would be sick. And we've got 2 more hot takes here. Like, these are actually hot takes now because it says hot takes. So we'll end with these. First hot take. Super Saiyan Vegeta over Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, or into Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, was a top 80 UO on release. I don't really remember how good he was, so I'll just go to the next one. Gohan and Piccolo are better than 21. I won't really criticize that too much. Gohan and Piccolo are on a similar level to 21, so I'll give you that. Let's do a quick subscriber challenge. If you guys agree that LR Bulma is easily a top 5 unit, in fact LR Bulma is a top 3 unit in Dokkan, then you have to subscribe, because that is the challenge. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you just failed that challenge, because that is indeed the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment, because those things do help out. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta, adios, and bye-bye.